guys, so today I wanted to share with you a review on the new Wet n Wild Pro brush set. So this is what this box, first of all, is huge, but this is what it comes in. First of all, the value for this is amazing. So I got mine for $30 at Walgreens. I had to go to like 3 different Walgreens to find it because at the time that I got it, it was limited edition for holidays, but now I guess it's on the Wet n Wild website permanently. So, but anyway, so this set is $30. It's a $90 value. You get 10 different brushes in it. So yeah, it's the box. I just looked at the box and went, really? But yeah, so they are cruelty-free and vegan. They are synthetic bristles, and yeah, so overall, this is what the box looks like. It's kind of got this holographic-ish look to it. So that's the outer packaging, and these are what the brushes look like. Now some of these are dirty because I used them this morning, but so let me just run through what they are. So it actually says on the back of the box what each of the brushes are. Now, did I use them for their intended purposes? Not really. So anyway, but yeah, let me just run through these real quick. This one right here, yes, it's dirty because I just used it. This one is the Pro Dome Pencil Eye Brush. So looks like such. It's really good. I use it for my crease because I have really small eyes, and I used it this morning, and this gets in really, really nicely in the crease. You can place it exactly where you need it. So that's really what I love using this brush for. So okay, this brush here is the tapered blending brush. I have not used this one yet, but as you can see, it's kind of reminds me of the Sigma E40 because of how it's pinched in down at the bottom, and then it kind of feathers out a little bit more up at the top, but it's not too dense. That's the thing that with this brush here, it's pretty, as powder kicks up, it's pretty dense, but it's still really soft, as are all these brushes. They're super soft. So yeah, so this one has a little bit of give to it, but nevertheless, it's a great brush for blending things out. Okay, let's see. This one here, this is a little bit bigger, so you see the difference, the size difference. This one here is, let's see, hang on. The fluffy blending brush. So it's obviously longer. It is packed pretty tight down at the bottom, so it is pinched, and then it flares out even more. So this one has a considerable amount of give to it. I don't know that I'd use this one for blending for me because, like I just said, my eyes are really small. So this, I don't know. You certainly could use it for blending if you have, a larger space between your crease and your brow. However, I don't. So I don't really know what I'd use this for. But yeah, so that's that one. This one is hold on. This one is the Precision Flat face brush. Okay, so this one is kind of reminds me of the, what is it, the P82, how it's got a flat top. It kind of looks like a mini kabuki. So it's a flat top. This one is pretty densely packed. This one does not have a lot of give to it. You probably could use this for concealer. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what that one looks like. This one here is, this one is the tapered highlighting brush. So this one is it's basically a bigger version of this one right here. As you can see, the size difference. So same amount of give in this one as that other one. But again, super, super soft. But yeah, this one does have quite a lot of give. So this is the tapered highlighting This one brush. Here is the this is the precision setting brush. I use this for actually for what it's intended for. I use this for setting my entire face after I'm finished with my makeup. I really like how this is pretty densely packed. It doesn't have a lot of give to it. So what I do with mine is I kind of just bounce the powder on where I need it. So I only set my T-zone. So I bounce it. And this does a really nice job. They clean up super, super well. I washed all these brushes before I used them. They clean up extremely well. They have this, they call it an ergonomic handle. So it's this one, so this kit has all silver handles, obviously. There's one on the Wet n Wild website that is like this rose gold kind of shade. That one, to my knowledge, is not being sold in stores. The silver one is the only one being sold in stores. But yeah, and then they've got this like dip in the handle that is supposed to be, you know, a nice spot for your hand to go, right? I do like how that is because it gives a nice place for you to plant, and it's not, you're not going to slip around. But yeah, the brushes are extremely sturdy. There's no shedding. I have not come in contact with any of that when you wash them. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. So this is the precision setting brush. All right, let's see here. This one here is the flat contour, I think. Yes, flat contour brush. So this one is extremely densely packed. This one is not a heck of a lot of give to it. Okay, my thing about these flat contour brushes, I don't use them very much. I have another one from Lorac that I don't use just because, I don't know, I find it difficult to apply bronzer with this flat brush. I use an angled brush. I use I forget what it's even called. It's from Sigma. It's the large, I think it's the large contour brush. I just like that one better. I'm not saying that you can't use these for contouring. I just don't prefer to use them for that purpose. I have really yet to find a purpose for this other than that. So if you have any ideas, please feel free to leave them down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear what you use this for if you don't use it for contouring. But yeah, so that is the flat contouring brush. And then this one here is the Precision Foundation Brush. So this one is interesting. This actually reminds me a lot of the Bare Minerals foundation brush that comes with, that that one foundation that you like dip in the center of the brush, because check this out. So I hope you can see this on camera, but it's got this little hole in the middle. It's not an actual hole, but it's just, I don't know why it's there, to be honest with you. But I have not used this one yet. It is pretty densely packed. So up here, the bristles are obviously shorter and quite dense. Up here, they're longer and they have a little bit more give. So it's not a blunt cut, obviously. It's an angled cut. I don't know how I would use this for foundation, just because, so even though it doesn't have an actual hole in the center, it's got a little bit of a dip. So I don't know, to be honest with you. I need to use this and see what I think about it, using it for foundation. Otherwise, I don't know what else you'd use it for, to be honest with you. But yeah, so that is the foundation brush. And then this monstrosity here is the large powder brush. So this one I've used a couple different ways. I have used this for setting powder, and while I like it, I find that I like this setting brush better just because I can control where the powder goes. This reminds me a lot of I call it the bubble brush from It Cosmetics. It looks a lot like this, as far as it's pretty pinched in down at the bottom, and then it kind of just comes to this point here. And this has considerable amount of give to it. I really, really like this brush. So yeah, I use it for powder. I think it's actually good for blending out your bronzer. I find that you can have a little bit more control versus a big, huge, like I just used this morning, I used my It Cosmetics bronzer brush, that big kabuki brush, to blend my bronzer out this morning. But I think if you don't want to use this one for powder, you could use it for blending out your bronzer. So that's a couple different ways I would use it. It's huge. It's a big brush, y'all. So that is the powder brush. And then lastly is the blush brush. So where is it? So the blush brush looks like this. And yes, it's dirty because I used it this morning. I really like this brush. I find that it distributes the product evenly. It's not like it distributes it streaky. I really like how it fits my face. I think this is a great brush. So again, very pinched in at the bottom, and then it's got some give to it at the top. Bottom line, I really love these brushes. They are super soft. They clean up really well. There's no shedding. And honestly, for the price, I think it's fantastic. I mean, $30 for 10 brushes. You can get these individually on the website. I believe they are $9.99 a piece. And like I said, on the website, they have the this silver set, as well as I believe the rose gold set is only sold by individual brushes. I don't believe it's in a kit like this. But nevertheless, there is that option on the website. So like I said, I will leave all of the information down below of where you can get it. Right now, I believe that it's sold only on their website. I'm not sure if it's sold in stores anymore, only because when I saw this, this was for the holiday season. But I could be wrong. So I will leave all the information down below of where I can find it, as far as if it's in store still or not. So I hope you enjoyed this review of these brushes. I hope this was helpful for you. If you were looking for these brushes and you wanted some information on them, please leave any questions or comments down below, and I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.